got a challenge here, which I'm going to tweak ever so slightly. And we did this yesterday, I think. Everyone play show and tell with an item in their room that they want to show us about, but try to make it the most mundane thing that you have around. Don't make it like super exciting. Just show something kind of weird and just nearby. And I was inspired by this. This is what I'll pick. This is the headphone holder that is attached to this desk. It's spring-loaded. There's like no like hardware to do anything. And you just jam it on, and you can just hang your headphones off of it, and it works really well. So there's mine. Who else has something?
I just grabbed something. It is very weird and silly, so I'm all about it. Do you remember in the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004, MTV pushed this movement in their videos, and I think Lil Jon had quite a bit to do with this. The PIMP cups.
Oh, yeah.
And me and some other friends at Gearbox back then, we made our own out of craft supplies, and it has a little birdie on it. Got a spinner on the bottom.
That is so fancy.
It's so silly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this is don't drink out of it anymore. But it's gaudy and awful, and I love it.
The
idea of Little John like with like a hot glue gun, like leaning over a craft table, like
just like okay, like.
Who else?
I have one.
Yeah, go Liz.
Yeah. So I have a sun. Oh, sorry, sunlight.
Oh wow.
I got,
oh God,
it's a bounce. Liz has a bounce.
Yeah, I have the sun.
Wow.
I am Californian living in Seattle right now, so I had to bring the sun with me.
Oh.
It's over here in case I need it. But now I'm blind, so.
Well, we tried.
The sun.
All right.
It burns.
Here, I got something here.
All right, Paul.
So this is something that I rescued out of the garbage here in my apartment.
Oh, garbage.
Because I thought it was interesting. So this is a thin client thing for. So the idea is like it's basically just a web browser, and you plug a monitor into it, and it's supposed to boot up and connect to your internal network. And I was like, oh, this is super neat. You know, there's probably something cool I can do with it. Install Linux on it and get it going. This is a very old thin client. Like, this is substantially less powerful than like a Raspberry Pi. If you see on the back, it's got like PS2 ports and stuff.
That looks like an old school printer port back there.
Yeah, does it have an LPT1 port perchance?
And what I found out is the version of, and I was like, okay, well, let's, you know, even if I can't install cool stuff on it, it's like a web browser, right? So that's cool. It is Internet Explorer 2, I think, is the web browser that's on here.
Oh, no.
That should be in a museum.
Which does not run basically any web pages now. Like, to the extent, like it literally, it's not, like there's new web technologies that can't run. But it's also, like literally most websites, because of security stuff, and because they obviously haven't bothered to update the security certificates, you can't go to a ton of websites because they're just like, yeah, you're definitely trying to hack us. Like, no, I just have my computer sucks.
Sure.
Really old.
That's right.
So I was disappointed that I wasn't able. I was like, there's got to be something cool to do with this, but I'm afraid that the technology inside is just like, I even looked into like Linux stuff for it, but the tech inside is just too old to even turn into like, especially like this isn't even that small for a little thing anymore. Like, you know, this was before the days of the single board computers, whereas like now, like Raspberry Pi Zero is 10 times as powerful as this and useful and, you know, teeny weeny. So I'll probably send it back to where it came from. But I was just like, this is in the electronics recycling and looks kind of like it could be interesting.
Have you
This is what
considered a
computers
coaster?
look like now.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
a-
that's
Is that,
size.
is
that
that
is
your show and tell,
smaller.
Ashton?
I can verify that's smaller.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's far too exciting. James said mundane. So I have a standing desk. It is
Yeah.
not an electric one. It is a hand crank one, and this is the
What?
hand crank for it.
I didn't know
Nice.
that was a thing.
Wow.
Amazing. All right.
Just put that
be
back
attached
before I
to
lose
the-
it.
Shouldn't that be attached to the desk?
Uh-oh.
It is back attached to the desk.
Is
All right,
your
Serge.
wait?
All right.
is
Here's
your
my
camera,
mundane stuff. So I.
Wait,
Yes, go ahead.
sorry, Ashton. Is your camera on your desk? Like
It
if
is
you
on
cranked your
a
desk,
pole on my. Yeah, it would go up with it.
if
Yeah.
you cranked your desk up right now, would our view of you slowly move up?
Yep. Here, let me.
Demonstration, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Happy
believe you. We're gonna
birthday.
need you.
Probably
to
going to rock
demonstrate.
around a little bit, but
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at it go. Perfect.
Bye,
Woohoo.
Ashton.
Look at that rate.
That
Faster,
is-
faster.
If there's one thing I've learned about
Production
filmmaking in the
quality.
last 17 years, it's the more headroom, the better. Yeah. This
I
looks
go up
great.
too
Sorry,
high. I'm
wait.
pretty sure things are going to spontaneously come unplugged out of my power bar. So,
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
Big
better?
not going to
loss
go up too.
estimate.
If I disappear, you know why.
Yeah.
You said the
all
more
right,
headroom,
Serge.
the better. So
All right, sorry,
there we
Serge. Go ahead.
Bring us home.
Crap. I need to get my chair back up, and I'm driving. Okay.
I can take back over.
One sec. All right. Mundane stuff. I've recently grabbed a couple of arms for my new monitor, so they all hold up there, and they have a bunch of little things in the back which require an Allen key. So I have a regular Allen key for how it joins in the back, but the thing that's kind of amazing, hold on, let's see if I can do this one-handed, is there's one particularly large connection which requires a angry and larger Allen key. So this is a normal sized one. This is the one it came with.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It is angrier.
So let's see if I can hold these up at the same time while also piloting the bus. There we go for the side-by-side comparison.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yep. Alan and Alan Jr.
Allen key smash.
Cool. Show and tell complete. Excellent.